Twitter. But we are seeing Marth. This is awesome. I love this character.
Bit of a surprise here too, because the last time that I saw Pink commit to Lucina, like he made a tweet thereafter, was like, Lucina is so damn easy. Why don't I just do this? It's like, we've been telling you that for like 6 months, Pink.
Yeah. Marth is for cool people, though.
Exactly.
Self-proclaimed.
I'm not like the rest of the girls. I play Marth.
Yeah, that's me. That's why I play the character. And the dopamine from hitting tippers. That's another thing.
It is unreasonable to kill somebody at 40 sometimes. So looking at the record between these two, it's relatively even. I think that Dex has a slight advantage, 38 to 28 total. But really, the big thing is that of their last like 10 attempts, I want to say 7 of them are going Dex's way. So Dex a bit of a lead in the recent past.
Yeah, and I do know Dex has a Lucina somewhere deep in the pocket, so...
Lucina and Roy. Roy's the one that the sortie that he's been preferring a little bit more.
I feel like I've seen Dexter pull out Marth in like Squad Strike or something. So there may be a bit of knowledge at play here.
For sure.
Going for Dexter.
And so far, Dexter, he's looking like he's big thinking right now, because he is hitting some buttons against Pink, and it has been paying off.
Yeah, I mean, getting these 2 tipper up airs here, but not finding the kill. That's
Marth.
Yeah. When you are nowhere near killing your opponent at like any percent, that's where you get all of the tippers. And then like as soon as they're actually at kill percent, hilt, middle of the sword, another hilt.
You're just gonna be like, we are so due.
Yeah.
And then you just like hit like a tipper dash attack or some nonsense that does nothing.
Or on the flip side, you could be losing really bad and then just be like, I will F smash right here, and then you get the tipper and they die at like 50.
Trust me, I've had that happen before. I don't want to talk about it.
I got that today in friendlies.
Oh no.
I was losing. They were at like 52. Let's throw out an F smash.
Just because.
Yeah.
77% is not a bad lead here for Dexter. This is at that dangerous percent where you have to start worrying about a few of this character's setups, like forward air, back air, but at 120, perhaps out of that percentage range. Up smash on the get-up attack is more than enough to do it. Yeah, that's one neutral interaction. Took Pink all the way to kill percent, and then cleaned the stock up on the edge trap.
Yeah, and something I noticed kind of at the end of that stock there that might come up a lot if Pink Fresh stays on Marth is that, like, Dexter, in like a lot of the previous games we've seen, has been getting those like F-tilt 2 frames, but Dolphin Slash is such a fast move, like such a fast recovery option. It's a lot harder to actually like track down the exact moment in which it's going to happen. So that means you're going to have a lot harder of a time actually finding that F-tilt 2 frame.
Speaking of F-tilt, oh no, Dexter, not like this. We've seen it before, and looks like we're going to see it again.
I mean, last time this happened, Dex won the set, so...
That's just kind of what happens. Sometimes he throws away a stock or 2 for free because he's a moral man who believes in charity.
Yes. And Pink Fresh feeling the sentiment, being like, yeah, I've profited enough.
So you were talking about how Dolphin Slash can be good for avoiding the 2 frames, and I do agree with that, but we're kind of seeing the weakness of the move in this matchup in particular. Yeah. If you just put out a lingering hitbox directly above it, it'll usually trade, and that's not a trade that you are winning.
Most of the time, no, because you don't really get that much horizontal distance with it. And then you also lose like a lot of your air drift when you're in free fall from Dolphin Slash.
Agreed, agreed.
So it makes it a lot harder to recover.
Just a really good edge guard opportunity for Wilf in this matchup.
Getting that falling up air, love it when Marth hit that.
It is such a cool move for sure. Like falling up air is up there with single hit neutral air as like the 2 cool things that Marths can do quite a bit of.
Yeah. And I mean, there are percents where both of them leading to tipper F smash.
The one thing that I'm mad that they kind of like took away from Marth that he used to be able to do was like the short hop side B1. Hello, Dex. Just make it back though. Like that was sick, but you got to make it back though.
Yeah. Sorry, what were you saying?
How they took away Marth's like short hop single hit side B. It's like a mix up. I used to love doing that nonsense. Yeah. I was like crack cocaine when you get single hit side B into like first hit of neutral air into forward smash turnaround.
That's awesome. I mean, you can still do that, but it's not true anymore.
Yeah. there's a bigger window between the side B and the neutral air, so it's not even a really good mix-up.
Yeah, it's like Twitter clip, but you're never actually hitting that bracket type.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those where if your opponent drops the controller, it's sick, though.
Yeah.
Actually not dropping the controller right here, though, as he does manage to recover a little bit easier, but goes for the roll-out read with that forward smash.
Luckily for Dexter, not getting punished too hard for that. Interesting.
He was buffering the side B. 100% that's what it was.
Yeah, I've done that before. I can definitely see that.
Like, he was already in the side B, and he had, like, a hold buffer window when he got that grab release.
Ooh, that was probably a misinput. Marths don't use that move ever.
Dash attack is, yeah, not a good move. Cloud could never. Back throw will do it, though. Is a little bit of a head shake right there from Pink Fresh, so perhaps did not mean to do that get-up attack in that position.
And I do think that was the correct scenario for Pink Fresh to use that up B, but just didn't use it in the right direction. And that's a tool that I feel like should be used a bit more in this scenario because, you know, like we were saying earlier, Wolf kind of has a bunch of stubby hitboxes that he tries to hit you with, so up B would be a very good tool to kind of be like, hey, get off me.
I can see that for sure, and plus you have the inbolt on startup, too.
That's true.
So if he's tossed down a hitbox, just be like, hey, doesn't matter to me. Still going to smash him in the rib.
But on the flip side, that is also like, it doesn't really cover too much distance in front of Marth, so if you do whiff that, it leaves you very open.
True.
And that F tilt not looking like it should have tippered at all. Like, Wolf was right in front of Marth.
Pink Fresh kind of swaying it, though. Like, he was in a good run right there percent-wise, just could not finish the stock. Dexter bursts out of the corner and then lands the back air. And I feel like that is the difference between these two characters. If you don't get the tipper to kill with Marth, you just collapse.
Yeah.
Like, Wolf had one neutral interaction, and he doesn't have to worry about tipper. He's got a back air. That ain't got no tipper. That's got a sweet spot the size of, like, Marth's entire sword.
Uh-huh. It does have a sour spot, but even that's, like...
even that kind of kills sometimes, though.
Yeah.
That's the messed up bit.
He has them thunder thighs.
Yeah, he's definitely been doing the squats in the gym.
Yeah.
He doesn't skip no leg days.
He shows up specifically for leg day.
He kind of got the T-Rex arms, too. Like, you seen the dash grab and stuff? Like, that's the one hitbox on Wolf that's bad.
Yeah, he cannot lift, but them legs.
Them legs, though. Exactly. He on that Thigh Master 9000 day in, day out.
Every other day at the gym, he is not there. He's chilling at home, but leg day?
Leg day, though.
He camps outside the
leg
night
day,
before.
Target practice, leg day. That's what we got.
Yeah. Sets up a sleeping bag outside of the gym, specifically for leg day. Has to show up as early as possible.
Jesus. We camp in the gym now. That's great. All right, so starting to back off with another scrappy stock. Does get the up B that you were talking a little bit about, Snake, but
yeah,
actually overextends off stage, and now Dex has a chance to respond.
Yeah, and that was kind of another thing that you were talking about earlier, is that after Dex used that side B, it got punished with a fair, but it wasn't the tipper, so it didn't kill.
Marth in a nutshell.
But the dopamine rush, though.
Exactly, yeah. But when it works,
it's great. It's awesome. It's gold. And Dex just being like, stop with these aerials. Up smash. And getting the go for it. And now we're back to the somewhat even game.
We're
Very
back to what
even game.
passes for neutral in this game.
I love smash forwards. 2 stocks. It is always kind of awkward to commentate during that phase where they're just throwing out moves and they're not hitting.
Exactly, yeah. It's like, hey, this is the point where we realize that safe aerials are the name of Smash Ultimate. It's the heart and soul of this game is recognizing what safe shield pressure you can apply. Definitely one of those where I just wish that shields or parries are a little bit better.
Yeah, because it feels like just really finding the mark with that back air, though. But it feels like there's a lot of points in games where you get the parry, but the move is so safe that you just don't even get to punish even with that.
Cloud back air. But no clouds on stage right now. We are seeing like a diet swordsman right here with this Marth. Trying to go ahead and space out Wolf. Cannot quite get the kill and the corner, so Dex is another option. But the parry that time working out right there, and does get the tipper on the F tilt, or up tilt, excuse me, for the second time in a row.
Yeah. Ooh, Dex reading the roll, but just not grabbing in the correct way. That is a funny thing that I feel like Marths get to do more than a lot of other characters, and it's just like if you are in a position where you just got hit above your opponent, you can throw out that down air. I mean, I can't guarantee that it'll hit, but you have a much higher, whoa, that killed. But you have a much higher likelihood of having it work out in your favor than like a lot of other characters can say that they have.
I can see that for sure. So now Dex up and out into winners finals with kind of a commanding set, to be honest. It felt as though Pinkfresh was competitive in every game, but it just didn't feel as though he had that little je ne sais quoi, that little X factor.
Yeah, that little tippers where he needed them. Yeah.
We needed to see the one tipper kill at 40. That's what we really needed. We didn't get it.
Yeah.
He played too fair. How dare you?
Yeah, I mean, Lucina's the fair one, not Marth.
Exactly, yeah. So that means that we're going to have Dexter in winners finals. Let's see if we have that losers match that has completed here. Most likely we'll be going on to losers semis. I see Pawnmaster Chris. If they not started, did Sun put both of them on stream? Let's double check. Bear with me while I refresh this. Xanadu Wi-Fi is brutal, y'all. It's like definitely the final boss on commentary is trying to get any kind of like info in a timely fashion.
Yeah.
So it does not appear as though Pawnmaster and Chris have played, so they will be up next.